Welcome ESL to week 7. We are at Iowa Speedway with only 2 races left before the playoffs. CJ Slava is on the pole for today's race. Second is Gerald Smith. Third, Evan Ethel. Fourth, JQ. Fifth, Gunny. Sixth, Tyler. Seventh, Amelia. Eighth, Eweezy. Ninth, Chris Andrews. And 10th, Killmonger. Those are your top 10 in qualifying. Who will come out today? Well, we have a different winner today, so they can lock themselves into the playoffs. Next week, we're at Auto Club, and that will determine the playoff picture. So today's race is big. If you're on the bubble for points, this is the race you're going to have to do it, and the next one. Pace car comes off to pit road. Green flag is out, and we're off to racing with Gerald Smith on the outside. CJ still on the inside. We'll see which is the fastest lane. Is it the outside or the inside to start this race? As they're side by side going into 3. CJ seems to be pulling away slightly, but Gerald Smith is fighting him off on the outside, so the outside seems to be pretty strong earlier as Gerald Smith takes the lead. Followed by CJ in second, Evan in third. The 38's closely right on his bumper, goes to the outside. He's trying to take second from CJ. As we've seen, the outside seems pretty fast so far early on in the race. We see JQ right behind the 38. He also hasn't won. All these drivers are looking to win to get into the playoffs. JQ is definitely out of the playoff picture currently. CJ still in second, with Gerald holding on to that lead. He seems to be pulling away a few car lengths. CJ's holding on to that second, Evan Ethel in third, JQ in fourth, and Gunny in fifth. Gunny's been close so many times. He desperately wants to get into victory lane as he's down to sixth. Tyler Commander up to fifth. As JQ goes into the inside, he takes fourth. Tyler Commander looking strong early today. He's had his chances this season. Gerald Smith continues to lead, but his lead is not growing. We have 48 laps to the end of stage 1. Amelia Rose moves up to 6 while he's fighting with Tyler. Tyler seems to be slowing down as the run gets longer. Now Amelia Rose right behind the 299, trying to battle for 5th. Goes to the inside as we go into 3. This track will start changing because the sun will start going down. So that will definitely affect these cars as the track begins to cool. But right now, Gerald Smith is showing he got a ton of speed. Gerald Smith is currently 29th in points. So this is probably his only chance. This will be his only chance with 2 races to go to get into the playoffs. There's a ton of racing left, but he would want nothing more to get in with a win today. He's showed his flashes this season. He just haven't been able to put together some consistent races. As last week's winner, Doug Britton, is up to 14th, up 8 positions, so he's having a pretty good run so far. Amelia Rose goes to the outside, makes the move on E. Weezy, up to 5th place. Now Gunny makes the move, trying to take 6th. As Kenny Flourish is in the pits. And he has some damage, so he definitely must have had some type of incident. Let's see if we can see what happened. As the number 3 tags him, he goes up and hits the wall. That's an unfortunate way to start the race today. Not sure if the number 3 has any damage. It's hard to tell. It looks like he does have some slight damage. He does have damage. It doesn't seem to be affecting that car. As we have a battle for 2nd. As Evan is on the outside trying to take 2nd from CJ. And he does take 2nd. Now can he catch Gerald? This is another driver that's been just having a rough go at it. He has a fast car. The team puts together some great setups. Just haven't had a lot of great luck, but maybe it could change around today in this track. As Evan is currently 24th in points, so these 2 drivers desperately need a win to get in, including JQ and CJ. These 4 drivers need a win to get in. Now Evan Ethel on the outside, he takes the lead away from Gerald Smith as we go around 2 into the backstretch. And Ethel easily pulls away as JQ trying to take 2nd. Gerald is losing a ton of speed as this run goes. He was fast early on. JQ takes 2nd. 28 laps to go to the end of the stage. Still plenty of time. Once these tires start wearing, setups start changing a little bit. Depends. Some drivers have long run speed, some have short run speed. Doug Britton is up to 8th. Up 13 positions. So he is working his way up the field. Any driver that is not currently in the playoffs by a win does not want to see a driver that has already won up front. And Ethel seems to be pulling away. Almost a second lead on JQ. Who can continue to put together these consistent laps, because that's what it's all about. If it stays green like this for a long time, you have to continue to put together consistent laps. Gunny closing in on the 31, looking to take away third. Gunny's currently 9th in points, so chances are he gets in by points. But you don't want to take any chances. The man on the bubble is the 79 Odeon. He is currently 16th. Doug Britton continues to move. He is up to 7th. He is like a rocket ship right now, working his way up the field. Last week must have gave this team plenty of momentum. They won, they secured a spot in the playoffs. And today, they're showing they're just as fast as last week. The number 38 with a comfortable lead. Almost a 2.5 second lead already. So he is definitely starting to fly out there. Stuart O'Melia battling for 9th place. Cole Shoemaker in the inside. Inside lane doesn't seem to be fast so far. All the passes have been on the outside. $17 laps to go this time by. Amelia Rose battling for 5th. As CJ continues to slow down after a quick start. And there's Doug Britton on the outside trying to take 6th. Doug continues to move. Now Weezy looking to make a pass on the outside as CJ is definitely slowing down. He has lost a ton of speed as his tires continue to wear. We're on to 33 laps on these tires. As we go around 4, Eweezy starting to pull away from CJ, and he takes 6. Evan Ethel all alone in the lead, a 4-second lead. As we have our first lap car up ahead, the 501. We will see if lap traffic causes any issues later on during the race. Evan Ethel, a man on a mission right now. He knows what he has to do to get into the playoffs. JQ still in second, followed by Gerald Smith. He has been holding on to third. Let's take a ride on the number 31. Gerald continues to hold on to third place. As now we have a battle for 6 as Eweez is in the outside, trying to take six from Doug, and he does. Maybe Doug burned through those tires to move his way up the field, and now he's losing some momentum. In that inside lane, it's tough to stay stuck in that inside lane. As now Stewart is in the outside trying to make a pass. These drivers are desperately waiting for that end of the stage to get some fresh tires. Six laps to go to the end of the stage. Evan Ethel with a 5-second lead. Not much lap traffic up ahead, so pretty much smooth sailing from here on out. As Eweezy's up to 4th. CJ has fallen all the way down to 10th after starting the race on the pole, so he's definitely struggling on these long runs. Kyle Storm is in 11th. He's moved up 11 positions. As CJ's on the outside, he takes 9th. As Evan is in control of this race so far. 2 laps to go to the end of the stage. Weezy up to 3rd. He's been on the move as of late. So some of these drivers showing that late run speed. Weezy up to 2nd now. One lap to go to the end of the stage. What a run so far by the number 38. Can he keep this up in stage 2? As we come out of 4, Evan Ethel wins stage 1. Some great racing in this first stage. Who comes into pit, who doesn't? I think everyone comes in. We will see. You can get about 90 laps on fuel. But as we've seen so far, fresh tires is pretty king on this track. So I don't see how nobody comes in. As Evan Ethel pulls into pit road, and it seems like everyone follows. As Berto Demora, he stays out. What a risky move. But it is desperation time. Evan comes out first. Eweezy 2nd. Gunny 3rd. Shoemaker 4th. We had 2 drivers stay out. Make that 1. Now, how will that affect the restart? You know, Berto is on tires that are 50 laps old. Berto's currently 26 in points, so these are the risks that you have to take. Let's take a look at the playoff picture. These are your current drivers currently in the playoffs, not counting what's happening in today's race. The ones highlighted in yellow are locked into the playoffs. As you can see, Odeon is on the bubble by 6 points. He is currently in 14th. We will see what this looks like after today's race. We should get the one to go this time around. And we do. Kenny Flores gets the free pass. The outside has been fast. Will the 096 cause all types of issues? We will see. We round turn 4. Pace car comes off the track. Green flag is out as we start stage 2. Gunny looks to the outside, almost makes it 3 wide. Evan Ethel easily pulls away as Berto's so slow on those worn tires. Everyone's trying to find somewhere to go to make a pass. As you see the 126, he just cannot get by. So he's just slowing everyone down. So the outside lane, anybody on the outside, he's making a pass. Now Gunny is in the lead. Gunny wants this win. The win keeps evading him the last few weeks. Now his teammate, Amelia Rose, up to second. As we see Doug Britton on the outside trying to make a pass for third. We know Doug is very fast, especially on fresh tires. He's like a rocket early on. As he's up to almost up to Amelia Rose. He looks to the outside as we go around 2. He's looking to make the pass to take second place. As they touch, he slides up the track. He saves it. He's still in third place. He's a little loose. That could have been very dangerous right there, almost causing a wreck in front of the field. That was a great save by the 84. Evan Ethel down to 5th after being in the lead. Not sure there's something wrong with that car. Gunny continues to lead, a few car lengths away from his teammate, Amelia Rose. E-Weezy in 3rd, Doug Britton in 4th, Evan in 5th. Now Evan goes to the inside, trying to take 4th back. As they're side by side going to the stripe. Now Doug Britton looks to the outside of E-Weezy. This is a battle for 3rd. Doug is so fast early on. Now he looks to the inside, to the outside. Doug up to 2nd, battling on the outside for 2nd. And he makes the pass. Now can he catch Gunny? As Evan Ethel's back up to 3rd. Now we see Freddie Trammell going into the inside of Kyle Storm. Freddie Trammell is one of those drivers that is outside looking in. So he needs as many points as he can get right now. As he is in a 5th position. Gunny continues to lead, but you see Doug in the picture. He is definitely gaining some ground as we head into 1. Berto Demoro that took that chance early on. He is down to 34th. As Doug Britton has caught up to Gunny. When will he make a move? As he's already looking to make a move right now as we go into the backstretch. Doug has already secured a win for the playoffs, but Gunny has not. But this is definitely helping Gunny as far as points are concerned. This is what you want. If you can't win, you want a good finish. End of this stage is lap 101, so plenty of laps to go. And as we saw in the first stage, in the long runs, some drivers are way faster. They start gaining a lot of momentum as the run goes on. Freddie Trammell in 6th. As Odeon, the driver on the bubble, is up to 13th. So he's fighting, he's clawing for every single position he can get right now. That's Andrew Green. He is up to 4th. So he has been coming on as of late, up 24 positions. As I talked about it earlier, this track will change as the sun continues to set. So this will affect some cars differently. Evan Ethel on the inside as there's a battle for 3rd between the 26 and the 38. Andrew Green takes 3rd. As Doug Britton takes the lead away from Gunny as they battle heading into 4. Doug Britton on the outside seems to pull away. And Doug Britton with the lead. Now can he hold on to this lead? As we saw in the first stage, towards the end of the run, Doug started losing some speed. Will that happen again in this stage? As we see Tyler Commander move up to 7th. As you can see, the sun is starting to tuck in. This will help some drivers. Tyler Commander battling outside, trying to hold on to 5th. Now he looks to the outside, trying to make that pass on the 81. As Andrew Green is battling for 2nd. And he takes 2nd away from Gunny. He has shown so much speed in the 2nd stage. I don't know what they did at that last pit stop, but it has turned that car around. He is up 26 positions. Now can he catch Doug? Andrew Green is currently 2nd in points. So he will get in the playoffs, but he would love to get a win for sure. .21 laps to go to the end of stage 2. As we have a battle for 8th. As E Weezy is holding on to 8th spot as we see Killmonger. He was trying to battle for 6th. Brew Crew showing another great showing like they usually do. Easy looks to the outside of Killmonger, trying to take away 7th. He's fighting hard on the outside. And he takes that position away. Let's go back to the leaders. As Andrew Green has almost caught up to the 84 as a caution is out. JQ as we see Rooster Rod and hit the wall. Let's see what happened here as the 10 hits. Let's put this in extremely slow-mo here. Looks like Amelia Rose goes down, hits the 10. Freddie Trammell makes contact. That's unfortunate for the 56. He's outside looking in, and Odeon. It also hits Justin Chris. Rooster gets into it. The 125 grazes him, also makes impact. A lot of cars involved in this one. Million Rose definitely came down some. And then it was people trying to escape the wreck, and unfortunately a lot of cars got caught up. This is going to change a lot as far as the playoff picture is concerned. As we see a bunch of cars made pits. They made pit stops. They decided to go with the fresh tires. But your leaders, your top 6, decided to stay out. So we will see how this plays out. This changes the whole strategy of the race. Things are getting very interesting here in week 7 when there's a ton at stake. Man, a crazy turn of events. Now your top six. They don't have fresh tires. They've got about 30 laps on those tires. So this is definitely an interesting strategy right now. Do you just go for the stage points and then pit and get fresh tires? It seems like that's the plan for the top six. But there's still about 15, like 12 laps to go once the green flag comes out. Can you hold on to those positions in about 12 laps? Andrew Green, he decided to pit. That's how he lost second place. The top six decided to stay out. We see the number 34, Stuart Zomilia. He is currently 32nd in points. So, I mean, these are the risks you have to take. It's all about position at this point. You got to do whatever it takes to get a win as we get the one to go. Your top 10, Doug. Gunny second, Stewart third, Kyle fourth, Amelia fifth, Lotus sixth, Andrew seventh, Eweezy eighth, Killmonger ninth, and Tyler 10th. We will have 13 laps to go when we cross the start-finish line. All you want to do is hold on to at least a top 10 so you can get some stage points. Pace car comes off the track. Green flag is out. We are back to racing. Gunny with a great jump on the outside. As we're banging going into one. Andrew Green makes it 3 wide. As he touches the 34. There's all types of banging going on everywhere. No pun intended. As Gunny is in the lead with Doug in the inside fighting for second with Kyle. Kyle's in the outside. He makes a move. He's up to second. Now we see Odeon on the outside. He desperately needs points. He's looking to take the lead from Gunny and takes the lead. So those fresh tires making a difference right now. As Tyler Commander goes into the inside, he wants the lead. As we see Merrill for the first time today. Staying out didn't pay out for most of these drivers. This is big for the 79 team. He's on the bubble as far as points go, so winning a stage is huge for this team. You got 1 and 2 DOG drivers. They've been so close a few times this season. Is today the day they can get into victory lane? 7 laps to go to the end of stage 2. That was a wild restart. A lot of drivers took a chance on about 30 laps on their, their tires were 30 laps old. And that chance did not pan out as Gunny's down to 12th. Doug is down to 14th. So they went from getting stage points to getting no points for the stage. So it's a risky move as we have 5 laps to go to the end of the stage. Earlier we were talking about Odion he was impacted in that last incident. He did make contact, but it seems like he don't have a ton of damage. And now he is in the lead. Three laps to go. Your top 5, Odion, Tyler, Merle, Stefan, and Andrew Green. It's been a wild one today. We will see what stage 3 brings. Two laps to go. Odion just needs to hang on. But this is big for this team. One lap to go. As we go around 3 into 4. Odion wins stage 2. That is Odion's first stage win of the season. And it couldn't come at such a better time than right now. He went from almost being in pit row from getting into that incident to leading the race and winning the stage. A crazy turn of events for that number 79. This is his playoffs. This week and next week is his playoffs right now. Freddie Trammell's another driver that is on the bubble. And he is currently 10th. As the pit start coming in, as Doug Britton pulls in, followed by Gunny. All those cars that didn't pit earlier decide to pit now. That could work out in their favor now, because now the tides have turned. Now the cars that pitted earlier are almost on 20 laps on their tires, and now these drivers are on fresh tires. So now everything has flipped. As Doug comes out the pits first, Gunny Now, do these drivers have enough to get to the lead? You know, they're going to use up a lot of tires gaining positions. But they have shown they have a ton of speed, so it is possible. Once we get back to green flag racing, we'll probably be like 53, 54 laps. I mean, fuel's not an issue. It's just going to be, you're going to be on worn tires towards the end of the race. Unless we get a caution, that might change a lot of things. So a lot of scenarios still in play. And the drivers that are on the bubble is Freddie, that is in 10th. Joshua King currently in 17th. Zach is currently in 8th. And you have Brogan as well on the bubble. He's 12th. So all these drivers still in contention. This is why Odeon needed those points badly. Tyler Commander is 22nd in points, so he's desperately needs a win to get in. You have Merle in 3rd, and Merle will get in the playoffs by points no matter what happens. And he's sitting pretty good right now. Stefan Forge in 4th. He is 12th in points, so he's definitely wants to finish this race at least in the top 10. As we get ready to go, 1 lap to go to the start of stage 3. So out of the top 5, we have 1 driver that has secured a playoff spot by a win, which is Merle. The other 5 have not. But Andrew Green will get in by points. He is currently 2nd in points. As the pace car comes off, green flag comes out as we start stage 3. With Tyler with a great jump on the outside and Odeon on the inside. Tyler knows this might be his only chance to get a win this season. As he definitely pulls away. As we see Tibbs making it 3 wide. As he's trying to knife through. This could get dangerous. He almost makes contact with the 96. There's no time to waste now. Position is key. As Stefan Forge battles on the outside. Now he has his sights on Tyler Commander. Can he catch up to the 019? A lot of laps to go. As we see Doug Britton with those fresh tires, he is up to 8th. He has his work cut out for him. Tyler Commander holding steady, few car lengths away from the 96. As we have a battle for fourth. The 33 gets a little loose on the outside. Doug is flying. He is trying to fly through the field up to fifth. Looking to take away fourth. Can he make it back to back? Back to back wins. Now he looks to the inside of the 79. He's making quick work of the field. On those fresh tires, he can go inside, outside, don't matter. The 79 is slowing him down in the 20s on the outside. He really has nowhere to go. 79 is going to block him. He does not want him to make the pass as the 79 goes to the outside trying to take second from the 96. As you see, Doug Neifert through, he hits the wall. He hits the wall. He took a big chance. Wow. That was crazy. With those fresh tires, man, he got too confident. He hits his own teammate. Man. He decided to go all out, try to knife through both the 96 and the 20, makes contact to the 96, then hits his own teammate, and he hits the wall. Unfortunately, the number 20's collateral damage, and CJ puts on a hit on the 20. Let's ride on board the 222. CJ really had nowhere to go. You see the collision up ahead, and he had nowhere to go. Sent the 20 flying across the track. Never a dull moment here in the ESL. Anything could happen. As we see a few cars on pit road. Why not get fresh tires? I mean, you have nothing to lose. As we've seen, you know, when you pit, even if it's 20 laps on these tires, that's a big difference. We've seen that all race. I mean, you have nothing to lose. There's still plenty of laps to go. Probably be 40 laps to go when the green flag comes out. Tyler is in the lead, followed by Odeon. The number 21 did pit. This is why he fell down so many positions. He made a pit stop. Let's see who is on pit road. CJ. Rooster with a rough day. That whole front's gone from that car from earlier. I don't know if he was involved again, but a lot of these cars are mangled up. It's unfortunate for the 84, such a fast car. Decided to take a chance. And that literally probably cost him the race because he was so fast all race. He probably would have easily won. But now none of that matters as we get the one to go. Can Tyler hold on? The next car with the most fresh, with the more fresh laps on their tires is the 125. He pitted at lap 103. So can he make something happen? Pace car comes off the track. Green flag is out. Merle, as you see, Merle almost trying to make a move to make it 3 wide. The 79 is fighting his teammate on the outside. Odion would love to get a win today. They both want wins as Merle is right behind the 79, and we know what Merle can do. And now we see the number 26. He's trying to fly through there. 79 continues to lead, but barely. Now he dives down as they're single file 1 and 2. At least the 79 has his teammate right behind him. As now we see Andrew Green almost up to Tyler. He goes to the outside trying to take second. Green was showing a ton of speed earlier, so we know he's definitely fast. As they're side by side going into 3. Can he make that pass? Outside lane usually has been faster all race. Tyler Green makes the pass. Now can he catch the number 79? As we see the 125, as we said earlier, the 125, he has the fresher tires out of these top 4. He's looking to secure himself a spot in the playoffs. He is your points leader, but he would love to get a win as he takes second place. Now he has his sight set on the 79. He goes to the outside as we go around 4. The 125 takes the lead. Odion still in second. Odion's going to do everything he can to hold on to at least the top 3. As the 26 jumps to the outside, trying to take second place. '26 makes the pass. He's in second. followed by Odeon and Tyler Commander. Now the next car with the most freshest laps is the 405. And he is currently in 14th. Well, he's in a log jam back there. It's tough to be in the middle of the field, so much traffic. As it looks like the 21 runs into the 38, and the 38 hits the wall. Man, tough luck for the 38 most of the season. It's unfortunate for that team as Lotus continues to lead, continues to pull away. 1.5 second lead. Now we see Stuart Zomilia up to third. He also has fresher tires. Can he make a run at the 125? Still plenty of laps to go. As the caution comes out. As Stefan Forts gets rocked. The 90 seems to want to go down. Doesn't see the 299. The 90 hits the 96 and puts 96 into the wall. At one point, we thought the 96 had a chance to win this race. It's just how racing goes sometimes, unfortunately. As we see a few cars on pit road. Some are just deciding to take tires. I mean, when you're this far back in the field, why not take the chance? Maybe you get another caution or two, move your way up. We went from having a clean stage one to all of a sudden craziness started happening, but we still have 28 cars on the lead lap. Let's take a look at your leaders here. Lotus is your leader. He has the freshest, well, him and Stuart Zomilia, which is in third. The 710, which is in fifth. Those three drivers in the top five have the freshest tires. Andrew Green has older tires, and Odeon is on older tires. I mean, if they were to pit now, they would lose a ton of field position, so it might not even be worth it. When we go back to green, we'll have about 22 laps to go. So all you have to do is just try to hold on. At least try to get a top 10 finish. And next week, we head to Auto Club. which it will determine your round of 16 playoff drivers. After week 8, I will have a full breakdown of how the playoffs will work. So there will be an episode of ESL Trackside explaining the whole playoffs. We should get the one to go this time around. And we do. Will we have a different winner this week? Every week we've had a different winner, or will we get a winner, somebody that has won already? Can Andrew Green get off to a quick start on the restart? The outside has been the faster lane all race. Pace car comes off the track. Green flag is out. Andrew Green holding steady on the outside. Can he hold off the 125? He takes the lead. Andrew Green still in the lead on the outside, as we see Lotus fighting on the inside. The 26 doing a great job on the outside lane. But will his tires hold up? Now the 125 is in the lead as they're side by side heading into 3. The 26 pulls away. Now he is in the lead as the 125 has fallen back to almost 3rd. Andrew Green showing some speed on those worn tires as we have 21 laps to go. Number 79 right on his tail. Now we see Stuart Zomilia. We know he is also on fresher tires. They have to make moves now if they want to catch up to the number 26. The 125 goes to the outside of the 79. Trying to take back 2nd place. And he gets by. Now can he catch the 26 once again? Stuart Zomilia is in 3rd. He would want nothing more to get this win. He knows he cannot get in by points, so he needs a win to get in. As he looks to the inside of the 125. As the 125 trying to make a pass on the outside of the 26. Those fresh tires are making a difference currently as we see Gunny on the outside. He is also on fresher tires. He makes a pass up to 5th. So fresh tires are coming into play right now. Gunny continues to move. Up to 4th. Now we see Joshua King. He has the freshest tires out of all these top drivers. Can he make a difference? Eweezy up to second. He's looking to the outside, trying to make a pass. He gets back in line, takes a peek again to the outside. He takes the lead. Eweezy now pulling away. As Eweezy's 15th in points, so he's also very close to that bubble. Stuart Zomilia holding on to second as we see JQ go to the outside and take second. And JQ has had a rough race, and here he is in second place. And he has the freshest tires out of them all. He pitted at lap 134, so he is flying up the field. He is almost caught up to Eweezy. Can JQ lock himself in? JQ's currently 21st in points. He is already up to Eweezy. 11 laps to go. Can he get by the 299? We also see Brogan, the number 3. He's in 4th. He is also pitted the same time JQ did. JQ to the outside. He's fighting hard on the outside as we go into 1. JQ takes the lead. Now all he has to do is win. Win and you're in. After such a rough day for the number 10, here he is leading the race with 9 to go. All JQ wants to do is hold on. Brogan trying to fight for 3rd. He is also on those very fresh tires. But he is definitely running out of time. Not many laps to go if he wants to make any type of noise for the lead. He still got to get by Eweezy. Can he do anything in about 6 laps? He is making some ground, but does he have enough to get there? JQ with the comfortable lead right now. No lap traffic up ahead. All he has to do is hit his marks, and he will be in victory lane and in the playoffs. Five laps to go. What pit strategy for the number 10? They took the gamble. They took the chance. And it has paid off. 4 laps to go. What a run by the number 10 today. Nobody could imagine he would be in the lead right now. As the number 3 trying to make a move on the 299. He definitely does not have enough time to catch the number 10. As the 10 goes into 4. 2 laps to go. We will have your 7th different winner this season in the Next Gen Series. That's how competitive this series is. White flag comes out. Final lap. As Brogan takes second from Eweezy. They continue to battle it out for second. And he takes second away from the 299. But the man of the day is the number 10 as he comes out of 4. JQ wins at Iowa and has secured himself in the playoffs. What a run by the number 10 and that Desperado team. They finally put together a great race. They had a bunch of things happen during the race. As you can see, there is some damage to that car on the hood. He spun out at one point, but he managed to keep that car intact. And the crew chief made the right call at the end. Decided to pit late in the race when nobody else decided to. And here he is. Secured a spot in the playoffs. What a run by the number 10. What a wild day at Iowa. We couldn't ask. These last few weeks have been insane. Just imagine what next week is gonna bring. Let's bring up this schedule. As you can see, there is only one more race before the playoffs. And that is Auto Club, a 2-mile track. It's literally almost like a super speedway. You're going to get some very fast laps. A lot can happen at that track, as we've seen in prior seasons. So it will be very interesting to see how this whole playoff scenario plays out. And we can also see your first 7 weeks, the drivers that are locked in: Amelia Rose, Merle McGuire, Kyle Storm, Justin Chris, Killmonger Vasquez, Doug Britton, and today JQ gets added to this list as drivers that have made it with a win. The rest have to get in by points or hopefully win next week. This is their last chance to win, especially if they're out of the points, which quite a bit drivers are. You only get to 16 minus whatever drivers have won. So we will see what the points look like. I'll be updating those, posting those tomorrow at some point. And we will see what Auto Club brings. Anything could happen. As we saw today and last week, who will come out on top on Auto Club? Who can sneak into the playoffs? We will find out next week. This has been JV on the call. Thank you for supporting the league and the stream. I will see you guys next time.